Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 11th of November, 2023. This is just my weekly analysis video where we have a look at the pairs, the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Still only early for me, 10:47 a.m., so it's Saturday. It's 11th of November. It's an important date for Australians. I'm assuming the UK, New Zealanders, Canadians, probably a few other countries I missed there. 11th on the 11th hour, the 11th minute, the 11th hour, which is soon. Just from World War One. That's all. I think it was Armistice Day. I think it's called. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Always appreciated. Having trouble speaking this morning. My apologies. Let's get into it. So normally what we do is have a look at the news for the week ahead. So we'll go to the Forex Factory economic calendar, which is free. The good thing about it, you can set it up with filters, so you can choose which currencies you want to see, what sort of news events you'd like to see. I'm only interested in high impact, so that's why you only see red squares on mine, whereas if you're looking at yours, you might see orange or yellow. So let's have a look. It's in my local time too. I'm in Kampot, Cambodia, so that's Indochina time, same as Ho Chi Minh, Bangkok, Phnom Penh, same, all the same time zone. So this is all local time for me, which is good. So Monday, nothing. Canada's got a holiday. Lucky Canada. Tuesday at the UK, climate count change, US CPI numbers out of the US. That's probably a potential market mover there. CPI numbers. Wednesday, Australia wage price index, UK CPI numbers, US core PPI numbers or core retail sales and that. Potential market mover, retail sales. Thursday is probably the biggest news affecting the Aussie. That's the employment or unemployment rate. So that's on Thursday. US has also got unemployment claims on Thursday and Friday, retail sales out of the UK. So it's a pretty quiet week except for the employment numbers out of Australia. Employment numbers out of Australia and CPI numbers out of the US. That could be a market mover. So not really much happening this week. I'm sorry, probably doing your head in there. I've got a touch screen, so I just use my finger to do that. All right, that's the news. Let's have a look at a Word document. So most people that are watching these videos, the whole 300 of you every week that watch it, have probably read my book, so you know most of what's happening. But this is the different colors, all the different setups on the charts, just a Word document that explains it all. The moving averages, what their settings are, the QMP filter, that's the red and green dots on the actual price chart. Generally, anything in red means bearish and green or blue means bullish. I don't know why I can't choose between green and blue. Red's definitely bearish though. When you see grey vertical lines on the charts, normally a warning or just something I want to get my attention to, that's all. All right, and the bottom indicator is the MACD Platinum, which is just a zero lag MACD. It oscillates around a zero level, so generally I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. But we'll go through all this on the video anyway. Now, just give you a heads up, there is no new trades for Monday morning and there's no trade management. So it's a pretty quiet start to the week. So just have a read of that. You can pause the video or take a screenshot. Look, and I always say it every week, I appreciate not everyone has English as their first language. So if you can't understand me or I talk too quick, I do add subtitles to the videos, but the subtitles are in English, but it might just be a little bit easier for you. But I'm always available. If you've got any questions or you want to speak to me about anything, just contact me through any of the JAGfx social media sites. There should be links to those in the description of the video. More than happy to answer any questions, and I'm fairly active in the group, so all good. All right, let's get on the charts and if I can find them. TradingView. I use TradingView for all my analysis. My watch list is on the right here. It's a sample of some of the pairs. Not all 28 pairs on the Forex, not all 28 major pairs. I'm not a trade signal provider. I'm just here to give you some trade setup examples and some trade management ideas. Do not follow me blindly, please. Don't follow me blindly. All my trades are pretty well called at the time. Nowadays, with daylight saving kicking back in, or kicking out, I'm not sure which way it is. The new daily candle for me is 5 a.m. local. So the new New York open or close is 5 a.m. local for me. And I don't get out of bed till about 6:30. So within an hour and a half, 2 hours on the charts sort of thing. So any trades I take, I call them at the time, take a screenshot, put in the shared folder, share those screenshots with the groups, the JAGfx Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. Any trade management's also called. So I'm only checking the charts once a day. This is the daily charts. I'm not micromanaging them. I look at them once, then I don't look at them again until the next day. So it's 24 hours. So yeah. Right, so this is the list on the right. As I said, it's in alphabetical order. You'll see the different highlights. If it's in dark blue, it means there's trade on, no action taken, which means no trade management. Light blue means there's trade on and actions taken. In orange means I want to talk about it in this video. No highlight means no trade on. So let's go through it. AusCAD, we'll start with that. It's highlighted in dark blue, means there's a trade on, no actions taken. So basically I've taken the trade, which was, and you'll see up here, the pair, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on that trade and why I took it. So you can just read that. So it's a high risk trade just because of market structure. Slightly high risk trade. Market structure is a little ugly. It was a sell. There's the entry there. So it's on the open of this candle basically. There's a stop loss, that red dot. There's a stop loss there. And there's my thinking behind it. It is a bit ugly because we had this sort of resistance level. And it broke through it, but it's come back down again. So sometimes resistance turns into support. The MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level. There's a zero level here. It might be a little bit hard to see in the video, but that's a zero level there, or close to it. So the MACD Platinum's above the zero level, so I'm in sell mode. Take the sell, the trend, the moving averages, sort of suggesting it's down, but I am a little bit concerned about the market structure. So that's why it's a slightly higher risk trade. AusCAD in a sell, at least it's heading in the right direction after 1 day, which is unusual. Aussie, Swiss franc, Australian Swiss franc. Now we're in a buy from here and a new sell from there. So here's the buy, 19th of October. Once the information gets transferred across to the left-hand side of the chart, there's no more. I delete all the info as to why I took the trade. So it's just the basics. So the signal and any trade management. So the 3rd of November already closed half. This is the buy. So let's have a look where the 3rd of November is. So I closed half on the open of this candle. The MACD Platinum's through the zero level and we're getting close to this previous high. So I closed half, put my stop there. So I can't lose on the buy. It's very close to being stopped out, but it hasn't been stopped out. And in the meantime, taking a sell on the 9th of November. There's a great, I don't know how far that level goes across. Let's have a look. So this level here, you can see it's support, resistance, back down, back up again, resistance, and took the sell there. Stop losses up there, so the buy we can't lose on. The sell's at least heading in the right direction. MACD Platinum still above the zero level, so all good. Still in 2 trades there. Can't lose on one, and the other one I probably can think of seriously about thinking about bringing that stop down a lot tighter. It's a bit high. It's above this high here. Probably could have gone just above this high here. So, right, Aussie, New Zealand, highlighted in orange means something happened. Oh, yeah. All right. We're in a buy here. That was on the 16th of October. 19th of October, closed half. So let's have a look where I closed half. There. So closed half there. It's just gone up ground. There was no real place for me to move the stop up any higher, which is a shame. Probably could have brought it up to here, but I don't keep the stops too tight. In the meantime, we took a sell here on the 6th of November. So this trade, sorry, the buy, let's go back to it. 9th of November, I stopped out. So it would have been this candle here, just touched through the stop, and if it wasn't, it was definitely stopped out yesterday. So the buy is finished. That's why it's highlighted in orange, because I want to talk about it. I leave them on the charts for the weekend video just to show you, guys and girls, what's happened. So the buy is finished, out for a profit. 9th of November, stopped out for an overall profit. In the meantime, we're in the sell from the 6th of November, and it's heading down. The MACD Platinum's just above the zero level. look at the moving average, all very flat and very tight. So we'll wait for a clear break of the MACD Platinum, hopefully, the zero level in the MACD Platinum. And we'll look at closing half and maybe bring the stop down here or even over here or something like that. So we had a win on the buy and the sell's heading in the right direction at the moment. So it's Aussie, New Zealand. CAD Swiss highlighted in orange. I think I've closed a trade here. Yeah. All right. Let's look left first. We're in a sell from, where's that? Sell 29th of September. And we've already closed half, 5th of October. I reckon that might be in here somewhere. So closed half in here. Stops down here. Can't lose on that. It's above this high at the moment. Can't lose on the sell. So all good. Then I took this buy on the 31st of October. Took a buy. It went up. Now, this is a sort of a high-risk trade because we're going into the moving averages. The trend is down. Got up into the moving averages here. Now, I probably should have taken some action there, and I missed that. And, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I should have, when I hit the moving averages, I should have closed half. I didn't because the MACD Platinum was still below the zero level fairway, so I was going to see if it's going to push up. Big support level here. Go across to the left, have a look. So, you know, this is a good level, so I thought it might have some, and it could still have some oomph to the upside, but I sort of messed this up a bit, and that's the problem calling trades live. You do make mistakes, like I do. But anyway, what happened here, we got an opposite QMP filter dot, a sell signal. I closed out for a tiny loss on an opposite QMP filter. That's why it's highlighted. And in the meantime, it's popped up again, as Murphy's Law would have it. So yeah, this could still hold this support level here, and I probably, what I should have done is closed half here and dragged my stop up and sort of put it in overall break-even position, which would have been around this level here, so I'd still be in this trade. So I've messed up there, but we'll take a small loss and we'll move on. So I'm out of the CAD Swiss buy trade, but I'm still in a sell trade that I can't lose on. Euro Aussie in a buy trade, going nowhere fast. So we took this on the 9th of November. It's got to really break this high here to get me excited. MACD Platinum's just below the zero level. Things are starting to flatten out. There's a good support level here, but it's all a bit tight, a bit messy. This number up here is a big round number. That green line's a 1700 or 17,000 level, 1.7 level. Big round number, that's all. And you can see where price bounced up over that previously. So, yeah, look, it's not a super confident, slightly high-risk trade as market little sideways, yeah, with the MACD just below the zero level. So it's not giving me much to play with, but we'll see how we go. Euro pound, highlight in orange. A little bit happening here. We've got sort of bounced around a bit. The pound's been a bit of a pain. Right, the first thing was this buy from here. Yeah, sorry about that. Had a minor technical glitch. All right, let's go back. Euro pound. Took a buy here on the 11th of September. And there's my trade management. And the 6th of November, it was stopped out. So there's a stop there. And this little just spiked through my stop. Jeez. Look, and I put my stop on the, I went to the 4-hour chart to place this stop, and I put it below this sort of low here. And it just spiked down through it, took me out, which is a shame. So we're stopped out for an overall profit. So that buy's finished with. As I said, I just leave it on the chart for the weekend video. So I'll tidy up this chart after the video. Now, then we took the sell here, and that was on the, where are we? 1st of November. So I took the sell, you know, it's a high-risk trade. There's some divergence there, obviously regular bearish divergence. And what happened? I closed half on the 7th of November, so please tell me it was in here. Nah, damn. It came here. I probably should have closed half when it touched the moving averages. I waited one more day, thinking it might push down lower. It didn't, and so I took the close, half the close there, which is not ideal. And dragged my stop right down, put myself in an overall no-lose position. So what I made on the first half, I lost on the second half. So that was stopped out on the 9th of November. So that stopped out also. And that was stopped out, that candle there, 9th of November. And same date, I took a new buy trade. You can see, like, look at market structures. They've got a high there, lower, higher low, then a slightly higher high, then a higher low than that one. So you think the market's turning up. Prices come back, touch the moving averages. MACD Platinum's just below the zero level, doesn't matter. Took a buy. So we're taking a buy and it's heading in the right direction. Now, so that's the only trade I'm in now. The buy is the only trade. So stopped out on the sell for an overall break-even result. Stopped out on the buy, which was a bit of a bummer, for a nice, healthy profit, overall profit. So we're just in the buy now. And again, I'll tidy up the chart once the video's done, but just leaving those two on the chart to show you what's happened. So it's Euro Pound. There's a lot happening there, but we're only in one trade now, which is a buy, and it's heading in the right direction. And the pounds, Euro Pound's a tough bet to trade. It can get a bit ugly, a bit sideways, and I like having a couple of pairs that are a little bit tough to trade on the watch list, just to show you how you got to think about it. Euro USD, nothing happening. Potentially setting up for a sell. MACD Platinum above the zero level. Got big regular bearish divergence. I'm just drawing these trend lines every day and adjusting them until they're no longer valid. Then I just delete them. So the last thing was a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero. There's the zero level there. Prices come up. You see high, high, high. So you think maybe it's going to go to the upside. I don't know. Pound Swiss, no trade on. Pound yen, we'll have a quick look at that. Going nowhere fast. There's a big resistance level up here. Support level down here. MACD Platinum above the zero level. Grey vertical line, which means getting ready for a potential sell. Look at the moving averages. The trend's up, but if I did get a sell signal, I would take it because I like this big resistance level up here. New Zealand CAD. What are we in here? We're in two trades. We're sort of no man's land at the moment. All right. We're in a buy from the 30th of October. Closed half 7th of November. So tell me it's in here somewhere. Yeah, closed half on the open of this candle there. I don't know what you call those candles. I always forget. Hammer, hanging man. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Yeah, closed half there. Stops up. Moved my stop up a couple of days later. Can't lose on the buy. All good. Took the sell here on Friday, yesterday, and at least it's heading in the right direction. MACD Platinum's just above the zero level. There's a nice resistance level on price there. Trend is technically down. Yeah, got this big support level down here, so we'll just see how we go there. Always looking left on charts. Remember that. When you take a trade, have a look left, see if there's any divergences or support or resistance or something that gets your attention. So so we're in a sell. It's going in the right direction. We're in a buy. We can't lose on. That's New Zealand CAD. USD CAD, highlight in orange, must mean something happened. And I'm trying to work out what it is. Yeah. And I took a buy here on the 27th of September. Stopped out on the 6th of November for an overall profit. So there's a stop, moved up to there. So 3rd of October, closed half. So I'm thinking in here somewhere. Closed half up here, came down and rolled up again. And we've sort of just dragged the stop up. I've dragged it up here. There's really nowhere else I could follow the stop. I could have got really tight and brought it up here. But then we got the sell signal, which I took. Came down and it's going. All right, yeah, there is something I want to talk about here. Other than that, buy's been stopped out, and look at that, just another one by a couple of pips. I'm just not putting my stops in the right place, am I? That's the second one that's gone, just taken me out by a few pips and headed back up in the right direction. All right, this sell. Now, the MACD Platinum's through the zero level, but it didn't really give me much profit there. It's only one down one day, then up against me. Now, we've got this new buy signal for Monday. Now, I'm not taking the buy. The main reason, now, the trend looks like it's going up. A couple of reasons. One, the MACD Platinum's just below the zero level. And we've got this, another reason is we've got this fairly decent regular bearish divergence, which really hasn't played out yet. And eventually that will play out. and this level here. So we'll just get a quick look at a weekly chart. See this level here? That's a big level. That's a weekly chart. Now I'll just switch to a weekly. So I'm not really want to take a buy into that. So there's a combination of things. Even though on paper it looks like a good setup, you know, the prices come back to the moving averages, touched them and bounced up. But this regular bearish divergence, this big resistance level on price. So I'm just going to leave my sell trade in play for now. Now, this could prove me wrong. This could just go straight up, take out the stop, and I'm going to look like an idiot. But, you know, what I normally do is I consider closing my position based on this opposite QMP filter dot. Or another option would be to take the buy and leave the sell on and sort of hedge my bets, so to speak. But it's not smart taking the buy. You know, and this could prove me wrong, but this is just my thinking. It's not an ideal setup. It just doesn't look right to me. So I'm going to take a bit of a gamble here, which sounds stupid, but I'm going to leave the sell on, and I'm banking on this level here holding. So that's it in a nutshell. So basically I've stopped out of that buy, so I'm just in that sell. It's looking a bit ugly, so I'll tidy up the chart after. USD Japanese yen, as usual, going anywhere fast. The price is just grinding up, the MACD is just grinding lower. So the trend is up. I'm still in this buy, but as we all know, I've had a few goes at a few sells and lost, but at least this buy is sort of offsetting the pain a little bit. And this is one stop I am dragging up because it's just grinding, literally grinding. I don't know what's going on with the yen at the moment. As I say in a few other videos, the Central Bank of Japan, or the Bank of Japan is called, they tend to walk a different beat to everyone else. They're a little bit different. The Japanese being Japanese, love the country, but and I love their thinking sometimes, but they just do things a bit different, that's all. All right, so we're in a buy. Can't lose on that. That's good. All right, gold, highlighted orange. Do I want to talk about it? All right, what happened here? All right, the buy trade from 10th of October. So there, took the buy, closed half on the 18th. So I'm assuming here somewhere, up here, 17th, 18th. Closed half in here, which is good. Eventually got my stop up below this low here. So we're stopped out on the 8th of November, that one there. And it's well and truly. In the meantime, took a sell on the 2nd of November. Closed half on the 10th. So let's have a look. I reckon that might be in there. Closed half here. The reason I closed half, even though the MACD platinum wasn't quite at the zero level, it's coming into the weekend. Prices around this moving averages just decided to it was here when I closed it. We had this little bullish candle, so I just playing it safe, closing it, reduced my risk, put myself on an overall no lose position. This green line and this green line, that's the $1,800 level. That's a $2,000. Now look at that. 2,000 is a huge number on gold. And once again, that's a great place to, let's go to a weekly chart, just have a quick look. Now look, 1800, it's like a magnet, it goes up to 2000, back to 1800, back to 1800, back to 18, sort of 100, struggles, tries to get to 2000, back to 1800, back to 2000, struggles, back down towards 1800, back up to, yeah, you can't make that stuff up. So it's, so we're in the buy stopped out for a nice profit. Can't complain about that. And we're in a sell. We can't lose on the sell trade. So life's good on gold. All right, next three, just for shits and giggles, more out of curiosity. US dollar. It's just the US dollar of 6 currencies there: euro, pound, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, and the Swedish krona. The last thing was this buy here. We're going to break this high here. Who knows? This is the US dollar. MACD platinum's below the zero level. We've got divergence forming. Yeah, it's all a bit tight at the moment. Who knows? It's got to break that to keep on going. Who knows? US 500, US stock market. Look like we're going into a bit of a downtrend, but now we've got this high. Are we going to break this high? It looks like it wants to. I've already removed my divergence lines because they're no longer valid. So last signal was this buy, not there, here. That's looking pretty good so far. You would have closed half. It's like any chart, just another chart. It's pretty clean, easy to trade. The problem is it's the US stock market's got gaps sometimes. So, but if it keeps on going up and taking out this high here, is the market changing? Who knows? But there was big divergence there, as you can see it, regular bullish divergence, so this may be the break. And Bitcoin, you'll start to hear more chatter about Bitcoin as it breaks through 35 and heading towards 40. You know, look, we're stuck in this range forever between, 25 and 30. Now, the last couple of weeks, she's been powering up again, and already I'm starting to see emails and messages, crypto's back, which is good because I got an investment. I'm in Bitcoin and a couple other coins, making a few dollars, which is great. But we're heading up, but the thing is, all right, let's have a look for you divergence type traders. Go bearish. Look at that. Price is heading up, shooting up. And look at the MACD, not doing anywhere near the same. Heading down. Last signals is the last signal, trade signals, the sell here. Now you're a braver man than me selling Bitcoin, but you think at this 35,000 level it may have been a combination of a sell signal and a big round number. Yeah, it might have been worth a shot there, but if you aren't already stopped out, I'd be out now because this last signal's a buy here, even though the MACD platinum's above the zero level. But there's a big gap between the moving averages and price too, so which suggests that either the moving averages will go to price or price will come back to the moving averages. All right, that's it for the charts, boys and girls. As I said, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or anything like that, just hit me up. I'm easy to find on any of the social media sites. If you want to do it publicly, that's fine. Privately, no problems. You can email me to it, admin@JAGfx.com, not a problem. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And if you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Always appreciated. Take care, and I'll talk to you fine folk sometime next week. Cheers.